Good evening and welcome to the Kiowa County Beef Show. First off, we're starting with open class bucket calves with Evelyn Watson and Tara Lee Watson.
What's your name?
Evelyn.
Okay. What's your calf's name?
Creamy. Well,
Creamy.
little creamy, but short creamy.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about the project?
Doing it?
Good answer. Good answer. What's your least favorite part about the project?
I don't know.
Don't have any? No? Well, you guys look good together. Is this your sister?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name?
Jelly. Jelly.
Henley?
Terry.
Tara Lee?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your calf's name?
Candy.
What's your favorite part about the project?
Showing our calves.
Is she a little crazy? Or he?
She.
Is it she? Is she a little crazy? Yeah. Okay. She's eating ya. All right. Well, good job, girls. You look great. Your projects look great. I think you both get blues, right? Okay. Perfect. Good job. Oh. Wait. Oh. Good job. Good job. Okay. Wait, so I have to pick a grant?
Next up, we'll have our market steer class. That will be Justin Slade, Tucker Slade, Zy Kishpaw, Cooper Jantz, Sonny Kishpaw, and Talon Artery.
Okay, so certainly a good class of steers to start off with. I think when you think of county fair, you think of finished steers that are heavy muscled and, well, I feel like muscle is going to be the most important thing for me today in the market steer show. So I'm starting with the haired up white calf. Comes out of the back of his shoulder, just the heaviest muscled throughout his top, and comes back to a stout upper pin set. Maybe like to see him a little sounder structured on the move, but certainly a good steer to start off with. The black and white steer coming next certainly is a good steer for this young man. It would be great to see him down the line with certainly more pounds. Today that's kind of just what cuts him short. I think you, like the class winner, have to appreciate him for his true muscle shape and the carcass value he has, especially on his top, certainly cutting open with a larger eye. Compared to some of the steers that follow him, I just keep him second today because he's not nearly as heavy muscled or big structured as the steer that won the class. And then the steer coming third, I appreciate in terms of true mass. He's certainly the biggest in the class, heaviest weight steer. He's also the heaviest finished steer that I also start to question in terms of true freshness. And when you go to handle him, he's a little heavy. He's certainly heavier finished than the rest of his class. So a good project for this boy. And I think you have to appreciate him in terms of real world value, you know, in terms of feedlot and what feeds the world. I certainly appreciate this steer from that standpoint. So I just like to see him a little fresher to the touch, but also truly just maybe just a little stronger hipped on the move. He kind of pulls his hip when he walks. So yeah, I put him third today. And then the steer coming in fourth, a little smaller steer for the boy. You can. The black and white steer coming in fourth, certainly a good steer, a little bit more moderate frame than the steer that was ahead of him. I think he's just a little rawer today and is lacking a little bit of finish to be carcass ready. I also like to see him a little heavier muscled and heavier weight, so I think down the line that steer has a lot of potential. He also needs to come better structured. He drops his hip on the move. So I could see his structural or integrity being a problem down the line. And then the two white calves come rounding out this class. Like I said before on the black steer, you truly have to appreciate in terms of real world value. They're very practical Charolais cattle, just kind of the lighter muscled, narrower constructed calves that need to come wider built and heavier muscled out of the back side of their shoulder and a little flatter through their forerib and just harder doing. So congratulations.
Is a blue ribbon to Justin Slade, a blue ribbon to Tucker Slade, and a blue ribbon to Talon Artery. And then you have a red ribbon to Cooper Jantz and a red ribbon to Sonny Kishpaw and Zai Kishpaw, also a red ribbon. Next will be your feeder calf with Joe Kishpaw.
certainly a good feeder calf for this young man. I certainly appreciate him in terms of his length and extension up front. He's really good shouldered. And I think with some time and some feed, he'll certainly be a good project for this young boy. He's pretty wide structured and adequately muscled, so given some time, he'll certainly make a good project. Okay, as we get these two calves back out here, I think they're certainly different in terms of their market readiness, in type and kind. The steer out of the second class, as I said, will certainly make a good project and is actually better in the set to his hawk and patterns than the steer out of the first class. So that'll certainly be in his advantage as he puts on weight and gets market ready. And then the steer out of the first class, I think you have to appreciate for show ring presence. He's a hairier steer that certainly doesn't lack in terms of muscle. Maybe just like to see him heavier finish with more pounds today. So is that good? Okay. The steer out of the first class will be grand. Right? As a steer from the second place steer from the first class gets out here, I think he follows the steer that won the class pretty well in terms of muscle shape and true width and dimension. So he'll be a reserve today.
Your overall market grand champion is Justin Slade. Reserve grand champion is Tucker Slade, and top blue goes to Joe Kishpaw. Next will be your breeding heifer class with Cooper Jantz and Justin Slade.
Okay, in the first breeding class, I think we have two very different heifers. The heifer that came in first, she's a big outline, high-performing female that's really good in terms of her, the shape and turn to her rib, and still stout pinned. Maybe like her to be a little softer past turn as she gets up on him and on the move, but overall a pretty good project. And then the steer that came in, the heifer that came in second, a real elevated, extended heifer that certainly isn't lacking in terms of body. She's a good, moderate framed, easy fleshing cow. I'd maybe like to see her a little sounder moving off her rear too, but certainly a good project. The bigger heifer will be first, and then the smaller heifer will be second.
Your breeding heifer results is Justin Slade with the blue and Cooper Jantz with the blue. Now we'll be doing cow-calf pairs in their pens. Exhibitors, please be in your pen for the judge, Adele Jansen, Cooper Jantz, and Charlie Jantz.
Okay, so starting with the cow-calf pair on the right, this black and white cow is definitely stout-hipped, big outlined, high-performing cow with high growth, obviously high-growth calves. So that's really nice to appreciate, and I believe that he also follows her type and kind in terms of just being a fast-growing, big outline calf. So. And then also a black and white cow. She's a little more moderate frame, not nearly as big outlined, but I think you have to appreciate her in terms of true boldness, a feature. She's extremely, she's the biggest hipped, whitest pinned cow. Her calf is also very good in terms of true rib shape and muscle shape. And then lastly, the black cow is also a little moderate frame, but yet still really long in her feature. The calf, maybe like to see a little wider constructed, as he's a little narrower pinned and not nearly as heavy muscled as the calves in front of him. So I'm going to leave them how they are, 1, 2, 3.
Results for your cow-calf pair class is Charlie Jantz with the blue, Cooper Jantz with the blue, and Adele Jansen with the red. Now we will have our overall breeding class with Justin Slade and Charlie Jantz.
Okay, so as we get out here for the heifer drive, I think we have to appreciate the cow-calf pair in terms of true growth and true width and dimension. The heifer out of the first class, I think has true advantages in terms of length and extension up front, but also the curvature to her rib out of the back side of her shoulder, and truly just being deeper bodied and having more to her. So the heifer out of the first class will be your grand. Okay, as we get the second place heifer from the first class back out, I think she follows the grand heifer pretty well in terms of true depth and dimension compared to our cow-calf pair. I think she has a true advantage in terms of true just middle center body mass, so she'll be your reserve.
Your results for your overall breeding is Justin Slade as grand champion, Cooper Jantz as reserve champion, and Charlie Jantz as your top blue. Next will be senior showmanship with Talent Artery, Sonny Kishpaw, Justin Slade, Charlie Jantz, and Adele Jansen.
Okay, as we get these kids back out here for showmanship, I think it's important to recognize what hard work is and what it means to you and what it is to put in hard work. I think it's also important to know when you come in the ring how you're supposed to come in and what you're supposed to do, especially after the second or third time. That's important to know. And then when I ask you questions about your calf, or just genuine cattle questions, it's always good to know those. But the number one thing is when I touch your calf, you certainly need to be brushing it. So that's one thing to work on. A little bit of homework. I think all showmen out here are doing a great job, and I encourage you guys to continue showing. Sorry, I'll pick my Grand and Reserve and then top blue.
Results of your senior showman is Grand Champion Justin Slade, Reserve Champion Charlie Jantz, Top Blue Adele Jansen, Blue to Sonny Kishpaw, and Blue to Talon Artery. Next is Junior Showmanship with Cooper Jantz, Zy Kishpaw, Joe Kishpaw, and Tucker Slade.
Okay, so we get out here for junior showmanship, and I think, like I said before, in the seniors, it's very important and very crucial to know what's going on in the ring and how you're supposed to come in. I also want to just say that eye contact is very important. It shows that you want to be here and that you care. It's something very important, I think, that goes into showmanship. And then another thing is, if I touch your calf, go ahead and brush them. I'd be strongly advised. So I think all you guys did a great job. Your projects look really well. So I'll go give you your grand reserve and then top blue.
Results on Junior Showman is Tucker Slade Grand Champion, Cooper Jantz Reserve Grand Champion, Zy Kishpaw top blue, and Joe Kishpaw a blue. Now we'll bring back in some cows for overall in the buckle. We need Justin's Market Steer and Justin's Breeding Heifer. Okay, as we look at the overall steer and the overall heifer, I think you have to truly just recognize the fact that they're completely different animals with completely different end goals in life. The steer, I think you have to appreciate from a market standpoint, a true carcass merit standpoint. He's a big-footed calf, but with that, he needs a little more structural integrity. It needs to be a little better in the set to his hocks and his pasterns.
And then the heifer, she needs to be a little cleaned up in her underline. She's she's deeper chested and a little coarser naveled, but she also comes better structured, and overall is just a better balanced calf in my opinion. So she'll be your grand overall animal.
Results for your overall and buckle class is Justin Slade's breeding heifer is grand champion, and Justin Slade's market steer is reserve champion. If there's any kid that would like to show any kind of beef, please come to the arena or the fun show.
How's it going?
It's going great.
What's the name of your calf?
Butternuts.
What's the average dressing percentage for cattle?
Dressing percentage? Couldn't answer that.
63%. What's the ideal market weight?
1,200, 1,300.
Name all of the quality grades.
Quality grades? Like quality grades. As in like cutter's choice and stuff like that.
Pass. Okay. What's the gestation length on a cow? Okay. Awesome. What's your name?
Moon.
What's your calf's name?
Izzy.
It's not your calf. Okay. I can't ask him the same questions. 'Cause, I'm gonna ask you this. Okay. What's the average dressing percent for cattle?
I have no idea.
63%. What's the average dressing percentage for pigs?
I don't know.
75%. Okay, what is one thing you'd like to change about your heifer?
No idea.
We're not doing very good in the questions. Where are the stakes at? Great work. Okay. Well, you guys both get blues. Both winners in my eyes, so great job.
Okay, that concludes our beef show. If you are in round robin or received a top blue in any showmanship activities, please come see me at the podium.